Yes, it's almost 4 AM and tomorrow, today, I have to wake up kinda early because it's gonna be a painting day. But I'm still awake because I just finished sketching. It's a good reason. Anyway, good night. Hey, what a good morning, dear writers! As you read in the title, I'm gonna try this fantastic Montana White. At least I hope they're gonna be fantastic. Whatever, let's prepare the painting stuff. I also want to try out Montana White Silver Chrome, sadly not today. Goodbye! Oh, you are still here. As always in my videos, there is some bucket full of paint and mold, of course. Anyway, thanks to editing magic, it's easily fixable. Do you want to see a magic trick? And voila! Italian nocciola ice cream. I would print my sketch since I did it digital, but this stupid printer doesn't work at all. Fanculo.
10 seconds later.
Fuck it, I will use my phone. So, bucket and cans are ready, other cans are ready, and panini are ready. Really said panini if you ask me, but I'm not gonna open a cooking channel. Let's go to the wall.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I find out that the wall is a bit busy, but there is a little space for me as well. Sadly, I have to cross someone because it's how Wall of Fame works, you know. I'm gonna cross Snake, really wild guy. Anyway, I'm painting the background in this sort of sandish color. I don't like it that much, but it's the only suitable color I had at home, and at the end it's not white. That is the worst color for a roller background in my opinion. But let's stop complaining and let's do the first lines right now. As always, since I discovered it, I take the proportion with the first lines technique, as I call it. Really helpful in my opinion. Already struggling with the sketch because I'm not writing my usual name. I'm sketching CMB, Call Me Baby or Combo, the name of my second crew, just to try something unusual and to see the reaction of my crewmates, to be completely honest. Well, this is the sketch, guys. It's not exactly like on paper. Fucking printer. Anyway, we will talk about this in the final analysis. Now it's time for Panino number 1. I swear I wanted to start trying out the cans, but suddenly my girlfriend spawned and she brought to me the sponsor of this video. No, would be really cool, but I have to pay every single beer I drink. So sad. Anyway, my girlfriend is finishing my beer. Fucking pussy power. But never mind, it's time to try out this beauty. The first impression is very cool. It covers really well, even if I'm quicking. I have to say that is also because I pre-painted the wall, but I already knew that painting crossover with these cans isn't the best choice. Let's try with a bigger output. It's always satisfying using an astrophet, but the orange dot works better, even if this one is a bit clogged now. So far, so good. Let's make the background. What a pro YouTuber I am. I forgot to press the recording button. I'm so idiot. And I'm so sad because this process was very funny. I used soap. It's the best color from Montana White so far, and one of the best colors I've ever used in my life. I highly suggest you to try this one. Anyway, it's finally time for a classic black and cool outline. But first, panino number 2. And are you ready to see the pussy power in full effect? Mi hai chiesto prima?
Ti ho detto che sei uno scopo perché non mi avevi lasciato una parte da colorare.
Perché ti avevo promesso e ti avrei fatto colorare un po'.
Un pochino.
E quindi io cosa ho fatto? Aspetta che si asciuga. In the meanwhile, I guess that I'm allowed to start my outline. Don't believe the hype, writers. Never. Everyone makes mistakes. Yo, this is why I am hating this cap, at least on this can. Some lines come out kinda empty, and it's really frustrating make a straight line and discover that's empty. As my girlfriend always says, never do twice a line that's already straight. I know, but fortunately everything is fixable. This line is just too long to do it one line. I'm not usual hatching my outline, but it happens, and there is no shame in it. Again, never believe the hype. I'm applying just few overlapping shadows, and finally I can do the part of the piece I've been waiting so long. These arrows that come out from the outline, they are not physical sticks, they are just composition elements, I would say. As you can see, I tried the highlights with the level 2, but I don't like them at all, so dirty. So I'm erasing everything and I'm gonna redo the highlights with a standard cap. It's a comfort choice, I have to say, but I don't want to mess it up. Sometimes comfort choices are the best choices. Since I'm experimenting today, I'm making this sort of new quotation marks for me. To be honest, I totally stole it from Smoe. Sorry my friend, but I really love them. These yellow lines inside the shadow are unusual as well. Before the final result, let me tell you a few words about Montana White spray cans. The main difference of this can, as you probably know, is that the paint is glossy, not matte like the black or the MTN for example. But I have to tell you that the quality of the paint is quite high. So let's see the pros and cons. First of all, the cans are cheaper than the others, at least in Italy. They cost €2.90. Currently they cost even less than the cheap no-brand spray paint. That's so crazy. So this is a pro, but I know that in other countries is not like that. So this pros depends on where you live, sadly. The second pro is that even if they are glossy, the coverage is quite okay. Really good on clean walls and a bit worse on dirty ones. But about the coverage, I have to say that the dark colors are better than the bright one. Some greens or yellows are a pain in the ass, really much more than Montana black, yellows or greens for example. So not all the colors cover good. The last point is the pressure. That's not a pro, neither a cons, but you have to know that the pressure is not that high. But on the other hand, the valve is a bit harder than the Montana Black's valve. I prefer the second one, but the white valve is okay. I really enjoy the orange dot fat cap on this can. So, do I suggest you to try this can? Yes, I do, but I would buy white cans instead of black cans only if the price gap with the Montana Black is not that small, because white are good, but Montana Black are the best in my opinion. And to be honest, in my routine paintings I will use white more often, starting from today, but I will probably never paint a super cool piece or a super cool painting with my friends only with Montana White. So after that, let's see the final result. But as always, let's analyze it. So, first of all, the balancing. As you can see, the C and the B are different letters, obviously, but they have the same shape. Especially the down parts of these two letters are identical, and this gives the piece a lot of balance. This point hyped me a lot about this sketch. As you can notice, the element that breaks this equilibrium is the M placed in the middle. As I said at the beginning, in the original sketch there was a bit more space in this part, as you can see. I made this sort of mistake and I noticed it while I was sketching, but I left it like this because I like this version too. But someone wants to explain why there is less space in that point of the piece. Avanti, fammi questa spiegazione tecnica.
Allora, il problema è che questa è inclinata leggermente troppo di qua. Se tu avessi fatto questa 5 cm più qua e un po' meno inclinata, ci sarebbe stato lo stesso spazio che c'è sul video.
The letters themselves are really easy. Quite unusual for me, but they are basically the sharp version of the soft sketch I usually do when I paint a crew name, like this one. Can you notice that's basically the same lettering but sharper? Anyway, I tried for the first time this kind of no-stick arrows. As I said, I see them as a composition elements to balance the piece. They give it more symmetry and power, also because they follow the shape of the down parts of the C and the B. As you can see, also the background is symmetrical today. One extension to the left, one to the right. Two upwards and two downwards. Last but not least, also the quotation marks are symmetrically placed. Two on the left side of the piece and two on the right side. The colors are cool in my opinion. Maybe the filling should be a bit brighter, but it's okay. To be honest, it isn't my focus in this moment of my graffiti life. So, this is it for today, writers. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you like it, share this one with your writer friends, and see you next time!